Welcome to the Weekly Coaches Show. I'm here with head women's basketball coach Charles Killian. How you doing today?
Great, yourself.
I'm doing all right. Well, you guys are rolling heading into the new year, winning 7 out of 8 contests, currently 5-1 in the conference. Talk about how you prep your team to prepare for conference games and their motivation.
So one of the things we've been working on from last year to this year is our mental toughness, and I think that's something that is a real key. The talent's there. You see the girls working with each other, getting along with each other on the court, and even with some of the differences that they may have, it's nice to see. So mental toughness is obviously, I think, the biggest thing that we need to get over the year, get better and better and better and better at.
No, I agree. I feel like that plays a huge part into a team's success, cohesiveness and mental toughness as well. Speaking about your players, Tajay Stevenson, she was recently named PSUAC Player of the Week from December 4th to the 10th, averaging 18.5 points and 11 rebounds, including a 23-point, 15-rebound performance against Penn State Altoona almost 2 weeks ago. Just talk about her presence on both ends of the floor and what she brings to the ball club.
Well, I mean, the stats alone explain that. Her presence is definitely on both ends of the court, especially, just her wingspan is something that doesn't go noticed at times to people. I mean, they notice, the stats, but that's kind of the things that I'm looking at. And she just puts people out of position. And the same thing on the offensive end. It's, first of all, it's almost, I don't know if she's ever had someone play her that's the same height as her yet. So she has that advantage. But Tajay knows the game, understands the game, and that goes. What's really nice is Tajay's hands are nice and soft. Yeah. She's around the basket.
Real nice touch.
And so that goes a long way.
Yep, I agree. Now, coming up, you guys are traveling to Michigan tomorrow to compete at the University of Michigan on Tuesday. You guys are playing at Wayne State on Monday. Just talk about that experience for your program and for Penn State Schuylkill as a whole.
Well, I mean, just the aspect of going out to Michigan, playing at Michigan Dearborn, and it was always, when we decided to do something like this 2 years ago, it was like the mini Big Ten matchup. Yeah. And so it's exciting to do that. It's neat to see how even some people bring up about Jesse Owens on their track has broken, at the time when he ran, 2 records. So that was something that was brought to our attention as a team, and we're going to go to that, hopefully go to the track, run around her a little bit, and just to see something different. I mean, getting to the Midwest, I mean, mostly everyone here hasn't been to the Midwest. So it's exciting.
You guys ready to play at the arena? I feel like a lot of schools, especially like in our conference, don't get to experience that type of feat. Right. I mean, I feel like that's something that a lot of kids look forward to because, a lot of kids aren't good enough to play in those type of situations. Just talk about like playing at that arena.
Well, I mean, once the last 2 years, this group of girls are going to be able to say 20 years from now they played at Chrysler Arena and Bryce Jordan, 2 iconic venues in the Big Ten. And that's something in itself, just to say that, that you played a game there, a meaningful game. There's the makeup of going to a different arena, the backdrop, the depth perception. So those are something that they're going to have to overcome. Definitely. You would hopefully the second half are shooting better than we did the first half. But we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. So now, before we end, we're going to do something I call a start, bench, cut. You have to start a player, bench a player, and cut a player. Okay, so out of 3 players, Candace Parker, Lisa Leslie, and Cheryl Swoops.
So who am I going to cut?
Who are you going to start, who are you going to bench, and who are you going to cut?
Lisa Leslie, I will start.
Start on Lisa Leslie?
Yeah.
You care to elaborate on that? Or?
Well, I mean, the name itself, inside presence, she's the ability, just her overall. I guess I was going to go with both bigs, and the guard was going to be the one that I cut.
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, just because those two can handle the ball,
yeah,
and that's the way I would look at it.
Yeah, they're very versatile. I feel like they bring a lot of different things to the game, so I feel like you're not really missing out.
I hope these 3 girls don't see that.
I'm not really sure, but if you're watching this, hey, no harm.
Somebody had to get cut, right?
Yeah, somebody had to do something. Oh yeah, that's it for the Weekly Coaches Show. See you guys next week.